life has no real meaning? We exist just by chance, born to a planet that didn't want us to begin with. It's up to the best of humanity to give the world a purpose. People like me, those who shine brighter than the others, who have an influence on our greater society, ultimates were known as ultimates. Ultimate titles are awarded to exceptionally talented high school and college students, doctors who can cure the incurable, engineers who build machines to improve millions of lives. The most influential politicians, the most creative architects, these are the people who deserve lifelong recognition, who define what it means to be a true ultimate.
I, Damon Maitsu, am the ultimate debater.
I, Demon Maitsu, am the
A
ultimate
prodigy
debater.
among prodigies. Someone who simply can't be outmatched. I hold on to my title dearly because it defines me. It's who I am. It's what gives me my purpose. Among a sea of mediocrity, I am a shining example of talent. And now, there's a school worthy of me.
To Mr. Demon Maitsu, the ultimate debater, congratulations for your contribution as an ultimate. We cordially invite you to attend Adams Academy, a specialized college for academic-based students. At our unique academy, you will not only develop the tighter grasp on your respective skill set, but you and the other ultimate students who receive this invitation will gain an ever-important proficiency at leadership, communication and persuasion. In an age where anyone can be called ultimate, we hope you will join us and assume your rightful place as the true face of talent. Please keep the contents of this invitation as well as the attached registration materials strictly confidential. The integrity of our program is built on the foundation of privacy. This Garden Academy, an ultimate academy for true ultimates. It was built in partnership with the Ultimate Talent Program, a government institution that has awarded ultimate titles to people for almost the last century. You don't apply for the UTP school. They scored for their students, which is how I found myself receiving a letter from the Garden Academy. It looks to be an amazing school, immaculate architecture, incredible workspaces, and access to resources beyond anything I've ever seen. Everything about the school is perfect. It's truly worthy of being called ultimate. In my 18 years of living, I have accomplished more than most people could ever dream of within this random and chaotic existence. It feels like I was destined to be great. After what seemed afterwards after what seemed like hours of waiting, the train arrived before me. It wasn't as nice looking as I expected, at least not for a school of this caliber, but it was undeniably the one. With luggage in one hand and a pamphlet in the other, I boarded the train. This is the start of my new life, the start of an even greater career. For the first time in my life, I finally be among people as great as me.
Huh?
Look! Someone else is here.
Huh? Someone else?
Hey, hey! Welcome to the Eden's Club! Well, it's more accurate to say Eden's Garden Academy's Club, but Eden's Club just has more of a ring to it, don't you think?
A girl with pink hair, some guy in a wolf costume, one guy in a weird beanie staring intensely at me. What the hell? Are these creepy people really attending the same academy as me? Noted it to my situation, the train continued from its path. Looks like I'm stuck here for now. I guess I should find some
Hey,
to see.
you! New guy! Over here!
Hello, can you hear me? I seem to have caught the attention of one of the other
What
passengers.
now?
What do you want?
What if...
Cool, so I was wondering something. Whatever it is, I'm sure you can ask an employee. I'm Halsey. I'm honestly not in the mood. So frowning and dropping his head, he walked away.
Howdy.
Excuse me, but you don't happen to know when the one stop is, do ya? His voice suddenly chimed in from behind me. Yes, can people just leave me alone
No.
for 5 minutes? Not a clue, but you can try looking for. The words got caught in my throat when I turned to look at her. This woman had me trust my size. Tell me, is something wrong? Don't fight it, darling. I just see who else is around. With a small wave, she walked away. Maybe he just keep getting weirder and weirder. I really hope none of them are even twice. Not wanting to be bothered any further, I quickly found myself a seat by the window. This situation was nothing like I expected, but at least the view from the train was nice. Mountains framed by a deep blue sky, crystal clear rivers that sparkled like jewels in the sunlight. It could not be a more radical departure from home. Scenery compared to past time flying by quickly. The chatter from the others on the train eventually softened, leaving just me and the roaring mountains. Sniff. Nearby, a woman in professional attire turned her nose up to the air and started sniffing. Sniff, sniff. After a moment, as the expression on her face turned stone cold.
Something is
serious.
wrong.
The air doesn't smell right.
Oi!
No,
Black.
here I smell something.
Excuse me.
Could you describe it? Chemically, it's almost like it's coming from
What about?
the bag over there. She pointed to a travel bag at the opposite end. of
Well,
the house.
shoot.
Oh shoot, you mean this one right next to
Let
me?
me think.
I don't smell anything funky. Well, that's probably because of the
Pardon me.
Is that your bag?
Not a chance.
No, it was already here when I got on the train.
Weird.
That's weird. There's no name tag or anything. After inspecting the outside of the bag, he began picking with his lock.
Great.
Cool, you got it. That wasn't locked.
Huh?
Hey, are you okay? Yeah, bro, I'm all good. I just breaking down.
Christ almighty!
Shit.
Did he just pass out? From the same end of the car, the guy who had been staring at me. I'm not feeling so good.
Hang
again.
on.
What do you say? What the?
Holy-
Nice. Oh crap, someone get
For
hurt.
real?
Let me try to alert the conductor or whatever. Shooting over to the door, the conductor said it's a car.
Oh, crud.
It's not opening. What is it?
Stand back.
I want to play my hand and indicate to step aside for a sec. He yanked at it all right.
Bad news.
Damn, the car is locked up the stairs.
Come off the grass.
But my friend to take his hand and let me try something else. The big man rolled his shoulders and threw himself against the door with one foot. He groaned and stopped. He groaned and stepped back, leaving he had not even left a mark on the door. What? That is nothing. Why is everyone passing out?
Damn it.
Shit, maybe it's going to have something to do with that bag we the air around me had gone thick with a strange pungent smell. I could taste it, feel it, sting my eyes. Oh god, no, don't. As a fertile player left my lips, I felt my strength trail away with it. The world flickered around me and then there was nothing. What is that humming noise? It sounded almost like an air conditioner, but if it's an aircon, why am I so warm? I quickly opened my eyes. Above me was a concrete ceiling. My body so heavy, but I had to get on my feet. I had to see where I was. It's a girl. Could it be that she's still breathing? So she's asleep, just like I was. Kneeling down to her level, I reached out my hand to shake her. Hey, can you hear me? No response. Bringing my face closer to hers, I repeated the question. Hey, can you hear me? Why isn't she waking up? Tell me, do I actually need to? Her eyes snapped open. Her eyes snapped open, causing me to jump
Hello.
back. I was just testing you. Testing me. To see what you would do. It's not every day you find a body on the floor.
That's...
So you were awake that whole
Correct.
time. I woke up before you, yes, and she just let me sleep.
Anyways,
How long was I out
Not
for?
sure.
I don't know. I didn't wake up that long ago. When I first came to, I was also started to see
You
a sunset.
see?
One can never know if they're in the presence of a friend or foe,
Hmm.
which is why I needed to see for myself how much I could trust you. By lying on the floor and making herself vulnerable, Jesus, she makes no sense. As an excuse to break off the conversation, I started to look around the room. It was definitely some kind of boiler room, but there did not seem to be a light switch anywhere. The only light came from a vent set far back in the room. Looking at my close surroundings, I was standing on a platform with stairs that led down to the rest of the room. The lower floor was mainly flooded. I say the water reached a little above my ankles. It was a place that had clearly been abandoned for a long time. Even with all the strange things around me, my gaze kept returning to this girl. There's something about her that seemed almost familiar. Wait, that's it. She was on the train I boarded. Okay, we've met before. On that
Yeah.
train? Yeah. Things turned upside down not long after you arrived. A strange smell started to come from that travel bag, and then everything turned
Right.
black. Like, just what the hell was
Listen
that?
to me.
I think it was a chemical agent. The bag must have been equipped with a gas bomb or something. Someone clearly wanted to knock us out. Sounds like he's been thinking hard about it. Maybe that's why it took us so long to
I
wake me
see.
up. Sure, I was thinking the same, but whose bag was it? Why did they want to knock us out? And why aren't we on the train anymore? Where are we?
Look at this.
Considering our surroundings, some sort of boiler room. As she raised her hand to push up her glasses, something large and metallic on her wrist caught my eye. It looked vaguely like a
Eh?
watch. Hey, what's that on your hand?
Well,
You tell me. It appears you have one as well.
Huh?
Huh? At those words, I looked down at my
What
hand.
the?
What the? Sure enough, I was wearing the same device. It be fitted tightly around my waist, but it felt like I was wearing
Damn
nothing
it.
at all. Hey, I'm not wearing this. As I grabbed a hold of the device and pulled a tiny surge of electricity ran through my waist.
how humiliating.
Sorry, I should have warned you. If you try taking it off, it shocks you. Thanks for the heads up. Shit, what's going on here? Why am I wearing this weird chocolate thing? Who put this on me?
Look,
You can touch this
Eh?
thing though. Okay, see, like this. She tapped the face of the device. It slowly lit up and displayed a
Hmm.
holographic image. Oh, sighed a
correct.
little like a watch. It's just projecting a blank screen for some reason.
So,
Either way, it seems we're stuck with this device for the time being.
moving on.
While you're standing here, the least you can do is give me your name. We didn't have much of a meeting on the train anyway. Lemon might serve ultimate debater. I'm a student at Alaskan Academy.
Interesting.
How
Eh?
interesting. What is? Thank you for telling me more than I asked for.
As for myself, you may call me Eva Tsunaka.
It's nice to meet you. I'm sure it is. The pain from the shock was finally subsiding. It's as good as a time as any to get a better grasp of this room. Maybe there's something in here that can explain the flooding, or even better, that annoying mechanical noise recorded by the accident. A lot has happened already. I'm sure you're eager to investigate, but there's some things you should get acquainted with first. To access the trinket or dimension colloquially put it the wash, simply press the F1 key. To bypass dialog, press F2 key. And to access automation mode, press enter key. Press the key to exit the mode. Oh, and you ready case depend on the room. You ever need just revisit this information, check out the control panel. It's just one shift F3 key. That's all for now. Go for it. There's a generator under the vent. In this, what's making the mechanical noise? Seeing it in the water put me a bit on edge. I was thinking of checking out the window above it, but now I'm not sure. So, there might be something useful in this pile of dusty boxes. Light bulbs. Duct tape, a bunch of screws. No, there's nothing in here but junk.
Hello.
What is it? Nothing. Staring at me from the corner of the room was an expressive-looking security camera. Had this been recently installed, it seemed better suited for a wood than a crappy boiler room.
Interesting.
You notice that camera too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really out of place. Do you think someone is watching us through it? It doesn't look like it's turned on, so I doubt it. I see. Perhaps that's for the best. What do you mean? If someone is watching us, it's possible they are the same person who put the wrist straps on us. That seemed to be it. The room's too rundown for me to investigate anything else. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Eva approach the pile of boxes and fish out a light bulb. Then, without hesitation, plop, she chucked it into the water. What are you doing? All of a sudden, she jumped off the platform. We were standing on it and into the water.
The hell?
Seriously, what the hell are you doing?
Can't you see?
Exploring. You're not worried about the generator. Look at the light bulb I threw into the water. Notice how it isn't flashing. That means the water isn't conductive. Fair enough. I guess she's not worried about putting her shoes back at the... Okay, just give me a second. I took off my socks and shoes and quickly rolled up my pants. Trying to hide my discomfort behind a cool face, I descended the stairs into the murky water. The mechanical noise is even louder. Now, it sounded like it was coming from the direction of the
I
vent.
see.
Yep, it definitely must be the
Damn.
generator. We're lucky the water isn't conductive. Those exposed wires would be bad news otherwise.
Interesting.
For such a small generator, it sounds like it's running a lot of power. It's surprising how this noise alone wasn't enough to wake us up. Whatever knocked us out on the train must have been pretty strong. Anyway, that explains the wiring noise. I wonder where all the power is going to. High up, when the wall was a vent, what could be on the other side? You want to look through that? Yeah, I
Listen
do.
to me.
Alright, I have an idea, but it will take some physical effort.
Well,
Like getting on my shoulders.
Seriously?
I'm not doing that. If you get on my shoulders, it will give you a boost and you can look through the window.
Fair.
But shouldn't I be the one giving you a boost? I don't think you could handle it. Saying that, she stood in front of the generator and motioned for me to come
I'm
over.
talking.
Make sure to tuck your feet behind my back. I waded over to Eva and awkwardly positioned myself on his shoulders.
Are you sure you can do this?
Are you sure you can do
I'm
this?
fine. Just look through the window already.
All right.
Yeah, another van and a room just beyond it. I can't see what's inside the room though. Both those vans are in the way. Taking a closer look at the boiler room when I noticed there were hinges bolted to the upper corners. Does this mean the van can be opened? Wrapping my fingers around the grate in front of me, I pulled as hard as I could. Hey, I got it open. Can you see better now? Although the second van will obstructed a lot of the room, I was able to make out the legs of tables and chairs. They were pretty fancy looking. It's the floor of some fancy room. We must be in a building with multiple levels. Weird that this van opens into another room instead of outside. Just beyond the chairs in the very corner of the room, there was something peeking out. A person's leg. I felt my chest tighten. Is he also passed out? Hello? Can you hear me? No response. Damn it, there's gotta be a way inside this room. Eva, can you let me down? There's someone in there. I think it's a guy. He's lying on the floor and I'm pretty sure he's passed out. He might know something we don't. If we're not there, when he wakes up, we might lose him.
So,
The room's on the level above ours, you said. Right, which means there must be stairs somewhere.
Focus.
I have to find them. To leave an area, press the Alt key. I confirm the choice with you just in case you get any spotters. As soon as I was out of the water, I threw on my socks and shoes and ran straight to the door. Upon leaving the room, I was greeted with an equally derelict hallway. The walls and floor were an old metal color with nothing else up to them. No wall decor, no windows, no light whatsoever. However, there was one thing that stood out. At the very end of the hallway, where the corridor took a sharp turn, was that looked to be sunlight hitting the wall. Does that mean there's an exit right around
hang
that
on.
corner? Don't go running off without me. I've already inspected the rooms in this hallway, so you can just ignore them. When did you do that?
You see,
While you were asleep, you were waking up despite my best efforts. So I decided to investigate on my own. And on your best efforts,
so,
poking you in the face, dragging you by the feet, or even bridal carried you at one point. Not sure I can believe
listen
that.
to me.
Anyway, I haven't checked what upstairs. I did not walk too far from where you were.
Come
in the
again?
night. You don't think to get
No.
hurt. You were obviously bleeding.
Really?
That doesn't answer the question. You only started to wake up after I returned from my search. How does that get in the way of finding help? Unless she didn't want to leave me here alone. I can't figure her out at
Moving
all.
on.
This floor did not turn out anything useful, by the way. The rooms were just a bunch of storage closets, completely dilapidated, filled with random stuff.
That's...
That was the case for every
It's the
room.
truth.
If you don't believe me, you can check for yourself. As my great-grandmother's brother's friend's motivational kinda once said, you can't progress if you don't have the will to move. Please use the box if you're in a hurry. Hold down shift screen. That's the only proceed with caution. You never know what could be hiding around the corner.
It's the
If
truth.
you don't believe me, you can check it yourself. The room was almost identical to what Eva had described earlier. There was no real organization or meaning to anything. It was just filled with completely cluttered. What did I
I see.
tell you? It's definitely a messy place. Yes, that's right. Let's move on now. I should probably listen to her. There was no reason for me to look inside this room, especially when we might have found help. just like the last
Correct.
one. I told you so. The upper floor was in a lot better condition than the one below, but that wasn't saying much. Water stains covered some parts of the walls and ceilings. I could only guess a pipe had broken and started leaking. There didn't seem to be any more, at the very least.
So,
The room with the unconscious man should be above and adjacent that boiler room. That means it must be the other side of this hallway,
Yeah.
correct? Yeah, given we walk away from the boiler room to get here. Right, let's investigate. This must be the room. Taking a deep breath, I push open the large doors. Wow, this is pretty stylish looking place. It's a lot better maintained than the rest of the building. Okay, the vent should
Oi!
probably be.
Huh?
Yeah. Before I had a chance to react, the woman drove her fist directly into the side of my head. Girl, who the hell are you? Who the hell?
Damn it.
Shit, why did you just hit me? I'm not gonna embrace a stranger with open fucking arms. You could be a murderer. So your instinct is to attack everything you see. Okay, I'm ready to fight one fight in a suit. I'm not letting my guard down a second time. A guy in a suit.
Eh? Hello.
Hello, this guy, the outfit is wearing.
so,
We've met before.
Curious.
I was about to say, I recall seeing your faces on the train. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the two of you were standing next to each other. Do you guys know each other? Not at all. We only formally met a few minutes ago. Oh,
anyways.
well, you were still knocked out by that sleeping guest star, right?
Soybean.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
Come again.
Soybean.
ugh,
What? Yeah, just like I said it. You're a soybean, just like this dude next to me. I disagree, but we should focus on what happened on the screen. I don't know what the fuck happened, but 1 second I was on a train, the next I was surrounded by total darkness.
ugh.
The place was like a solitary confinement chamber. I thought I was gonna suffocate in there. What are you talking about?
See that?
See that magic over there? Yeah. Turns out the door was
Jeez.
unlocked. We were inside that meeting. When she kicked open the door, I nearly jumped out of skin. What the hell were you doing while she was in there?
Aha.
Making up.
Ugh.
Isn't it unfair? I got stuck in some tiny painting while this guy had the entire floor to himself. Whoever responsible for this must have been jealous of my talent. You won't believe how many jealous bastards turn regularly in this industry.
Hey?
It must be the dumb kid. You know I am right. As I suspected, this infatuation.
My name's Grace Madison, Ultimate Golfer. Don't forget it, Soybean.
I see.
Your ultimate golfer. See the door. You were on the train. That means your ultimate golfer. What about you? Can you tell me your ultimate talent?
I'm Wolfgang Akere,
The ultimate lawyer. Here's my card.
Lawyer. A lawyer is way better than being a copper, but as such a young-looking guy, Alina expects him to enter the market. His age might be but not what I'm
Pardon me.
I.
I'm not confused, I guess. If I look too young, then you think
I understand.
I get it a lot. A lot of research makes sense.
Whatever you say.
Because
Hold on.
well, do you think the same can be said for yourself? I'm not white in the way of Pop, but I've always had the impression Pop was an old man's business. When that young woman should have taken reins, responsible in need of symbolic. So it's a tough industry, but this cause we get it right for recognition. Not stay around for 7 years and everything. Sounds like the average high school now that I think about it. Hey, how old were you when you started
No,
this?
thank you.
That's personal information I don't intend to disclose. You're a piece of work, aren't you? What happened to talking about change? Discuss seriously in your priorities. So you have Jennifer.
Look,
We're all wearing the same wriststrap. Really? You were busy talking, so I figured you won't notice unless I pointed out.
Eh?
Wriststrap, you say? These fuckers are more like mini
By the
chocolates.
way,
Those are mutually exclusive. I hate you the first time.
well,
So you tried taking it off.
Yes.
Yeah, same with you. Actually, it was me who tried taking it off. Stupid things without moving.
let's see.
I suspected it was unique to Mrs. Madison, though I hadn't tried removing strap myself.
strange.
Keeping everyone with a strap that shocks them. What could justify doing something like that? Well, what's the purpose behind the strap?
Soybean.
Are you tired? It's to shock us. The thing is, we simply receive a shock if we try to remove it.
How can this be?
So why are we allowed to remove the wrist strap? What I want to know is who even put these things on us? The answers to those questions might be something we have to figure out ourselves. It doesn't make sense for me to be abducted and taken somewhere I don't know, surrounded by a bunch of strangers and forced to figure out why. It doesn't make any sense. Why is it happening?
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello?
Are you talking to me?
No,
No, look behind you. Confused, I tend to see what had captured everyone's attention. For a second, I thought I was seeing things. Peeking at us from the corridor was a small girl. Who are you?
Is that a
What the hell is that? A fucking gremlin?
Miss Madison!
Miss Madison, you scare her if you shout like that. The girl had left the position by the corridor and slid into the room. Now I could see for certain that she was a kid. What the hell? Why is there a
For
kid
your
here?
information,
For your information, I am not family. Your mother never teach you manners. It's rude to back talk strangers in the room. No way, the gremlin can talk. I just told you, I'm not the gremlin. If you must make a comparison, I will tell you certainly to something. Whatever,
Really?
that's not much better.
Be careful.
Hey, be careful what you say to her. This girl seems awfully young.
can't you see?
She doesn't seem young. She is young. What's going on here? Why is that child running around? You know, now I think about it, this where I saw you on the train. You were hidden behind some other people, so you were pretty hard to see. I assume you were sitting down or something. Or you know, it did not even cross my mind that you might have been an injured kid. Covering behind a bunch of strangers, huh? Figures I didn't see it. Still, what the hell was it even doing on the train? That's what I'm wondering. Kids got no business with people like us. I do not appreciate your misguided comments about my age. I am professional just like the rest
No.
of you. You mean you're an
Is that
ultimate?
really true?
I do not think children could qualify as
I
ultimates.
am an ultimate!
Must I keep repeating myself? I'm not a child. I'm a professional.
Jeez.
Well, what is it that you're good at? So you desire to know what my talent to you? None Normally, I will can hold a conversation with the people like you, but given our circumstances, I shall be sanguine on the net.
I am Toshiko Kaira, the ultimate matchmaker. Nice to meet you, I suppose.
That's...
Matchmaker, are you a bit young for something like that?
Get a grip!
The Kremlin is obviously lying about having talent. I bet it snapped its way on the train because it saw all the commotion. It is now the little bastard is stuck with this.
Look at what you've done.
Now look at what you've done. You make me upset.
Of
Yes,
course not.
of course not. I know better than to take Kremlin
Oi!
seriously. Boy, don't think you can just use my own insult against me.
Miss Madison.
This why?
Moving on.
So, if I had things like all five of us were on the train, what about the other people who boarded it? Do you think they've been kidnapped?
Indeed.
Well, this is correct. Apart from us, there are 11 other people. 11 counting us then 16.
Correct.
That's the same number of people who were on
Quite.
the train. I've become well acquainted with them.
Healthy.
The only person I've been avoiding is the frustrating boy I woke up with. You wouldn't believe his menace. Hello? Hello? And she also woke up with another person. I'm starting to see a pattern here. As does everyone
I
else.
suppose.
Speaking of, would you like to meet the others? I think you should know about
Very well.
you or they will be helpful.
Wonderful.
Very well, I shall serve you as your guide as you embark on this new
Take
journey.
this seriously.
Don't sound so happy about this. This is a kidnapping, not a colleague orientation. Then again, it's not like I would go to most orientations willingly. Maybe those two events aren't that different.
Well,
Where are the others right now? Obviously, they are outside this building. There's an idiot not too far from here.
It's for the best.
He seems to know more than us. It wouldn't hurt to entertain him. Well, let's see what this thing has up its sleeve. Outside this building, so there's even more to this place than we've already seen. Are there other buildings just like this one? Exactly how big of an area are we exploring? Journey here won't give me an answer. I should find the idiot already. It's like the others are gone. Whatever, I hope better alone.
Trust in the process.
Mr. Kayura seems well acquainted with the layout of this building. We should follow the directions enough.
Soybean!
What time you arrived, Soybean? Can you not call me that? You're late.
Eh?
You're waiting.
Oi!
Only cause the grandma insisted. I did not even realize you were behind until she said something.
Unfortunately.
I'm ashamed to say the same.
well,
By the way, what are the others doing right now? Exploring something else, probably. You don't sound very sure of yourself.
filthy.
No, they had the nerve to tell me to stay put while they inspected the area. If they don't want me exploring, then I suppose I explore by myself. Alright, sounds like she just wanted to show
Are
off.
you done yet?
Who cares about that? The guy's here now, let's go already. Yes, and the others realize their foolishness.
Wonderful.
Onwards to the great outdoors. The little girl turned to face the door, but instead of pushing it open, she reached for a lock and hadn't even noticed before. The door opened with a long shriek, and we finally saw what was waiting outside. standing before us, but in sunlight was a massive Romanesque courtyard. When it sounds sunlight, this courtyard, I wonder if we can escape by climbing over the hedges. The hedges are tall. The hedges are tall, but if we try looking for a
Hold
room,
on.
I doubt it's that easy. The device we're wearing will probably shock us. Let's see. Go right.
Soybean!
Go on, Soybean. Climb the hedge.
Stop.
What the?
No.
Unfortunately, it's pointless to climb the hedge. How do you know? If you take a closer look at the sky, you should understand. The sky. Yeah, do you see anything strange? Anything strange? No, there's nothing standing out to wait on. As my eyes try to adjust to the sun, I noticed it. The shape of the clouds were normal at all. No, it's almost as if they were concave. The sky is curving inward.
How can this be?
Could it be, are we looking at a hologram
Come on!
of the size? No way, it could be 360-degree projection or something.
That's.
I mean, the sky we're looking at is actually a video panorama. It sounded completely ridiculous when it said a lot, but at the same time, it made too much sense. If this is a 360-degree projection, what would that mean? We're inside some sort of a dome. Such is the truth I have long recognized.
Come off
Yes.
the grass!
Wait, you knew the sky was big? Why you call this dumpy yet the great outdoors? It was for dramatic effect, and true, I haven't seen natural sunlight since the moment I woke up here.
Cause for concern.
No sunlight, you really did not see any windows in this building.
No.
No, not at all. No windows means no oxygen. We might be suffocating as we speak. If we survive this long, I think we'll be okay.
Hey.
You're acting way too nonchalant. Doesn't this place bother you at all? It's a dome with a fake sky. That's like something out of a movie.
So,
Maybe whoever brought us here wanted to recreate the feeling of being outside in lieu of actually letting us outside. Sure, if you want to make a broad assumption,
you see,
in a situation like this, making assumptions is all you can really do.
Fair.
Whether or not the sky really is a production is not something we can do much about. For now, we should remain focused on something the other students. Above the inane chatter, I heard a quiet, high-pitched noise, sort of like a mouse squeak. It was so unlike current conversation, it automatically stood out. Hey, can you guys stop talking for a second? Is there a problem?
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
Eh?
You know what? It almost sounds like whimpering.
Strike me pink.
Wait, I just
Oi,
heard it.
you!
Oi, who the hell is crying? Quit hiding and come talk to us. Do you ignore the shrew? Her bark is worse than her bite. Who are you calling a shrew? The crying seemed to have stopped, but whoever it was refused to come out. Can we just leave them be if they don't want help? It's not our issue.
Goodness!
Don't be so headless. This could be someone in need.
Be careful.
To the girl that's crying, please excuse my friend here. None of us are here to hurt you, so I think you should come out. Hiding will only make you more scared.
You think?
Do you really think that's going to convince them?
Eh?
Hello, I was at home.
Hello.
How about you tell us your name first?
Eloise Tellner. I'm the ultimate fencer. It's really nice to meet you all, even if it doesn't seem like.
Ultimate Fencer was
strange.
yesterday, someone who's prolific at fighting should have the reason to fight.
That's not.
Actually, it doesn't focus as much as on courage as people think. The key to fencing is the ability to predict your opponent's move, along with having the agility to avoid them. Acting courage may get you the first move, but it's a steady analytical mind that secures the win. That's kind of impressive.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I get really excited when it comes to the subject, so I can't help.
Listen to me.
But I have to ask, why were you hiding from us? She stood there quietly, deep in thought.
Okay.
When I woke up, I had no idea where I was or why I was
Kind
here.
of like.
There were several strangers around me, and they were also panicked as well. I felt like a mouse caught in a trap. Everything around me was so suffocating.
Oh.
That's why I ran away immediately. I really don't like it when people can see me like that. I cannot even call my mom. My phone wasn't on me when I came.
I understand.
If needs any reassurance, it seems my friends and I are in the same situation.
Seriously?
That's probably the last thing he wants to hear. And since when were we friends?
Well,
Was there anyone with you when you woke up? Yes, but I didn't get to talk to them before I went into flight mode. Sorry, so this girl is just as curious as us, and it seems she also passed out on the train. Damn it, what the hell is going on? Were you the only people in that building, by the way? Mrs. Kayura is currently introducing us to everyone else. Would you like to join?
Maybe.
I think I want to stay
Very
where
well.
I am. Very well. When I meet the others, I tell them to gather here. That way, you won't be alone. Also, if everyone's together, we can discuss our next course of action. Yeah, I wait here if it makes things easier for
Many
everyone.
thanks.
Many thanks, Mrs. Towner. Compared to before, she looked a lot calmer. Wolfgang knew how to handle the situation pretty well. Or maybe she just knows how to handle people in general. I guess it's admirable. The guy was leaning against the hedge with his hand in his pocket.
Nice.
Looks like you found some
Indeed.
friends. Indeed, why don't you say hello? He looked at us and waved. I resisted the urge to wave
Pay
back.
attention!
Have you no manners? Talk to them.
All good.
Alright, my bad. Clearly amused, he stood up straight and faced us.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to act like G. Today's just been all over the place for me. Not an excuse, I know.
I suppose.
I suppose we can forgive you if you give us your name. Is it now?
I'm Desmond Hall. They call me the ultimate marksman.
Hear me out.
A marksman, eh? That must mean you're really good at shooting stuff, right? Yes, sir. I have a really good eye on my target. Guns, bows, slingshot, you name it, I've hit bullseye.
Hold on.
With all of those weapons, I must ask. You haven't killed anyone, have
Whoa!
you? Well, never. I realize my talent may leave some people on edge, but I only practice on stationary targets. Moving targets are really outside of my comfort zone.
Believe me.
Believe me, I've never taken a human life.
I see.
I see, good to know. For such serious question, he composed himself pretty quickly, because this guy knows how to keep his foot.
so
So where's the partner? We all had one to my knowledge. Oh, you mean the pirate guy? He was well. He was fine, harmless for the most part, just a little too extreme for me to be around. In situation like this, I prefer to keep to myself. I know that sounds less cooperative, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what
Oi!
you mean. Wait, just a
You alright?
second.
You.
You did just say a pirate. It sounds dumb. I know I wouldn't buy it either if I hadn't spoken to the guy myself. It's gotta be that one pretty dude on the screen, like the buff one with the dragon
Yup.
tattoo. Yeah, that's your man. He went through the door over there, so I got to see him.
Totally.
You have fun with that. Just saying the guy's little outfit.
By the way,
Desmond, do you see that girl in the grey uniform over there? I told her I'm going to bring everyone here. I think it's important we discuss the current situation as a group. Could you give her some company while
Easy
I'm
enough.
Oh, sure thing. The others are an old bunch, so good luck convincing them. She may act casual, but being an active marksman must take a lot of diligence. Always keeping a steady hand, always thinking on your feet. There's probably a lot to learn from someone like that. Everyone else must be in the building out here. Perhaps they are discussing
My,
something.
my.
Let's head over and find out Cherry. aesthetically, the thing has to be like 60 feet tall or something. Said to be holy.
That's not it.
Let's not get too excited. It's only a tree.
No.
I'm not sure we can say that.
Could you explain?
Okay, to elaborate, I don't quite get what you mean. You are bent down and crushed one of the fallen leaf in your hand. I didn't hear any crunching or tearing.
Interesting.
This is fog tree.
Impossible!
Impossible. How could someone possibly manufacture a tree of this size?
Look at this.
If it's real, explain why the sleeve don't make any noise when I break them. This expression said it
Quit
was.
it.
Why the hell is there a tree tree?
Interesting indeed.
I'd be hard pressed to find a school with an installation like this. You'd be hard pressed to find it anywhere. I feel like you only see this in a museum or something.
In any case,
This building certainly has a strange aesthetic. There's one way to put it. The tree was in the center of a large circular room. Surrounding it were a bunch of people I recognized from the train. They must be the others Toshiko was talking about. Among the two we just met is Emma,
Indeed.
correct?
What's wrong?
Something wrong.
You see,
If one from our train car is here, where are the other people who were on the train?
That's...
That's a good point. There were other people.
I'm
right?
sure.
Of course, the academy said they reserve the train for instance. Yeah, but did you actually see anyone?
Let's see.
I never left our car, but I know Mrs. Madison did.
Hey?
I apologize.
You mentioned leaving for the bathroom, remember? But I left to take peace like and home.
I see.
Alright. I passed a bunch of students on my way to the prep. I did not talk to them.
strange.
They had to have heard the commotion in our car. Why didn't they help them?
Damn.
Maybe they were also knocked out.
Anywho,
I doubt it's something we can answer right now. Can I just introduce you to the others?
I understand.
Yes, we should familiarize ourselves with people who are currently
Yeah.
here. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing we can do right now. Regardless, the whole thing was pretty baffling. If the other students on the train passed out, where are they now? And if they didn't pass out, why did they not have escaped our car? Come on, man, just say something. Come on, please, pretty please.
So harsh.
So harsh. All I wanted was
Hi.
him.
It figures.
Oh, more
How's the slipping and sliding?
He did.
Oi!
What's the matter?
Yeah.
Are you done? As an agent trying to get himself in. He won't say anything.
It's simple.
He's being a widow, but interesting on him. What are your names? Who am I?
The name's Jeff Dawson, Ultimate Drag Racer. Nice to meet you, shrimp.
The drag racer even his outfit that comes as no surprise. Are you the one he gets? Are you okay? Just put me inside the back of my helmet and make it cool the left in car seat and pull you out.
Let's rock and roll!
Isn't that super red? With the way he yells every word, he can make anything sound like a big
Eh,
Are you sure you did? You don't understand the rest of my
Get a
speech.
grip,
Then stop wearing the suit. And walk around naked.
dumbass!
I mean, wear different clothes.
So,
You should also have ultimate talent.
well,
Would you mind sharing it?
My name's Mark Bursky. I produce music.
So, what do you put it?
It's nothing.
but this is mostly bad remixes, and stuff.
My man!
Not man,
Really?
you know my song?
Not a chance!
No. Do I even have to? There's a there's just about this before.
Moving on.
And so you do also work in this way. Do you have any idea what might be going on?
Let me think.
To be honest, it feels a lot like an extreme hunt. Do you know what that is? No, I
It
don't.
figures.
Figures, you don't look the type.
Hey,
Meaning,
You following?
anyway, extreme hunts are really intense horror attractions. Think a haunted house crossed with a survival horror
Oh
game.
boy.
Stop, chuck you into the underground tunnel systems, trap you in coffins and it's to scare you. I'm able with a coffin, not some mind.
That's not important.
What is what to do with the
Catch my drift?
you see, there's a couple places they are known for starting their hunts with a simulated kidnapping.
Eh?
For real?
To make you feel as real as possible, they even take you when you least expect it. Thing is, they can't just jump anybody. You're the consent. The hell, I never agreed to being kidnapped.
Come off the grass.
Same hunt, eh? People know better than to involve me in the crap.
Well,
Maybe we consented to our kidnapping without realizing. For example, the letters we received from the academy. Is it possible those invitations were actually consent forms in this
really?
case? Don't tell me you actually believe this
Correct.
guy. Given what we've seen so far, I wager anything is possible. Is that really what's happening here? In accepting that letter asking me to join Alice Garden Academy, did I unknowingly agree to this crap? Well, that's just theory. We won't know what's going on until we explore somehow.
In any case,
And some people who might be interested in your theory, they're gathering by the courtyard outside. You can join them if you want.
Adios.
Sure thing, let's go. Though he looked less than enthused, so let the drag racer take him by the arm and lead him away. Could it really be possible? Were the letters we received actually concern forms in disguise? Is this some kind of messed up attraction? What does that say about Eden's Garden Academy? Is it a part of the challenge? Is Eden's Garden Academy even real? I should know better than to think nonsense things like that. If the academy was fake, someone would have already blown its cover. It's more likely that this is happening unbeknownst to the academy.
Yo! I'm Cassidy Amber, the ultimate pro gamer. Don't forget it, Kay.
very nice.
Jumping right into an introduction,
Yep.
making a good first impression is key to grabbing the attention of your viewers, especially if you have over 20 million of them. Gotta earn that much
is that
time.
really true?
20 million is gaming really that
Duh.
popular? It's not just gaming, it's pro gaming.
Yo!
Facing off against opponents in front of a large audience with prestige and prizes on the line, the stakes can't get any higher. While a challenge is pretty frivolous, her attitude towards video game competition is somewhat impressive. It's sort of like a queer about
Question.
Hello?
Question. What is it? Do you guys know if this place has internet? I promised my complex my streaming schedule for a change after starting school, so I could have figured it out.
Come again?
Your
Hey,
complex?
hey!
Cassidy complex, they're the biggest fan community on the internet. She must be the followers being a streamer and all. You will definitely explain the head.
Curious.
You must be very wealthy then. I've heard that popular streamers earn a lot of money, especially from subscriber donations.
Indeed.
There are many stories about young men falling prey to the infamous tired subscription. They are rendered forever unmarriageable, such a shame. So how many suckers have you swindled? With such a large fan base, you must be raking in the dough.
The hell?
What's wrong with your
I
face?
see how it is.
I see how it is. You think the only motivation is money, don't you?
Eh?
Well, there. Why else would you be a streamer?
Bourgeoisie scum.
Typical bourgeoisie scam. War, a stream for the betterment of the human race. As the leader of Cassidy's comrades, it's my duty to redistribute most of my earnings to the masses. You mean you give all of
Yep.
I do tons of expensive and generous stunts on my channel, most of it for charity, but sometimes it's for random subscribers.
My
One
genius
time,
is almost
I bought
frightening.
a spaghetti factory and donated it to a public school. Those kids will never have to pay for lunch again. They've probably gotten sick of eating pasta every day.
Right.
All of these giveaways are streamed too. They're really popular, so I get tons of views and donations from them.
Impressive.
Impressive, you've managed to commodify the act of charity. Of course, I got to research some money for basic necessities. A truckload of chocolate soda being one.
Duh.
But it's not a problem for a person like me to have money since I earned it through my own hard
So
work.
unfair.
The real problems are the sign who make billions every year. Even though all they do is sit around drink cocktails and stare at their stock profile.
Bourgeoisie scum.
In fact, I can even describe the rancid stench of a morally bankrupt billionaire in this very economy. I bet they're plotting to profit from our suffering at this rate. This girl is honestly pretty deranged, though that might be why she has such a large audience. Regardless, it doesn't explain why someone like her was invited to Eden's Garden.
Anywho,
As wary as I am of future confrontations between you and the most affluent students, I suggest you head over to the building I investigated. We've been telling other people to gather here.
Okay.
Alright, it was nice meeting you all.
Oof.
Oh, so you all got caught up in this too, did you? I remember seeing the five of you on the train. You're really ultimate
Correct.
students. You wouldn't have been on the train if we weren't. Just making sure. I knew the education sector had low standards, but are they just handing out titles to anyone who
Jeez.
asks? What the hell is your name? Huh? Right, that's it. What's the matter? I know this bitch.
Ah,
As in personally. Now she's the fellow that's been ruining my magazine. Ever since the interview with Rich People Digest, the stupid success stories have been plastered everywhere. Youngest ever self-made billionaire pioneer of the agricultural industry, blah. Did I hear that right? This girl we're talking to is she actually? I'm flattered you memorized my resume.
Huh?
Your resume? So those things she said weren't an exaggeration.
if I may ask,
This is news to you, anyone who knows about Winona. That would be my name, yes.
Although many
Although-
call me the ultimate entrepreneur.
Many call me the
Origins aside,
ultimate
it's one
entrepreneur.
good title.
Origins aside, it's one good title. No wonder she gave off such an intense aura. This girl probably has enough money to buy an entire country. Still, that doesn't mean I'm going to let her talk down to me. Still, she has looks, talent, and wealth. She will be a truly auspicious match.
Interesting.
Why would a billionaire need to attend a school like Eden's Garden Academy? I thought it would be an opportunity to make connections with the well-established geniuses of my generation.
Nasty.
Now that I'm aware of the lax admissions process, I'm leaving the first chance I get. And not because you've been kidnapped. You can't leave. Destiny has decreed that I must guide you towards the most wondrous
Nope.
romance. I'm not really interested in that. I already received financial reparation from the academy. At the very least, let me be your steed. With my divine foresight, I shall lead your legal battle to victory. After I fell asleep in the train car, someone must have carried me out and dumped me next to the tree. Why did no one stop them? Were there no precautions in place to stop someone from manhandling a student? I see it was as if ineptitude on the school's end, but since it appears I'm not the only
What a
victim,
joke.
well, that makes things all the more sinister. So, cheating someone carried through here is plausible, I guess. They could transport it as from by vehicle, then carry it as it. When you woke up, was there anyone?
Honestly?
Yeah, but she was weird, so I left her. True, your walking stereotype.
You see?
We know about as much as you do. The five of us have been walking around and talking to the other students. That were the
Let's see.
The rest of them are congregating outside. Once we meet everyone, maybe we'll be able to figure out what's going on.
By the way,
Say, why don't you join me? I think I'll take you up on that offer. Such a relief that one of you actually had something useful to say. I get this awkward guy. Even the recent happenings, she's not worth the stress. More importantly, what's happened to us is too much for a single pair of hands. Someone had sneaked onto, maybe even hijacked the train, and a chemical agent and they carry anyone in knocker. There's got to be more than one person behind this, a group maybe. The question becomes who and why.
Golly!
What's this? More
Stop.
friends? Let's not go that far. I don't even know your name or tell you.
Wait just a sec.
Then let me tell
Hi,
you.
my name is
name-
Ingrid Grimwall, and I'm the ultimate blacksmith.
The real blacksmith, eh? Isn't anything like how movies depict it? Have you ever made swords out of molten metal? Not just swords, but those armor statues. If you can name it, I can force it. It's never an easy undertaking, I will admit. Sprain muscles are par for the course, but the same way climbing a mountain is painstaking, but reaching the top delivers a high you can never forget. The struggle is all worth it for the outcome. Teehee, no wonder she's built like an athlete. Her job sounds like non-stop high intensity exercise. So how has your kind of gone extinct made redundant by technology?
Can't you see?
Aren't there ways to make specialized weapons without overworking yourself?
Well, I don't like
Against
to
modern
admit it.
machines, it's true I'm not an equal match. Because I think I'm better than them. Those hunks of metal may look cool, but their creation, like the human touch, those to keep things natural, traditional. That's when truly amazing things
Now,
happen.
would you look at
If
that?
my creation touch the earth, it's better than anything made by machine. Imperfections be damned.
My.
Oh, better than machines, huh? People have always told me my skills were impressive, but I'm yet to be compared to a computer or something. How come a blacksmith can receive the sort of acclaim before me?
could you explain?
There's always been a demand for handmade things, especially nowadays. Does your audience skill order by chance? For folks, movie producers, board game enthusiasts, even the occasional young teen, these are all people who we do.
Holy!
It's great when I can relate to most of my clients. Their excitement is mine. Exactly which client does she relate to?
Moving on.
In any case, are you the same as us? Were you also kidnapped on the train and taken?
Oh,
Oh, I will not say kidnapped.
Come again?
What? Did you not back out on the train? No, I
Well,
didn't. Then how else would you describe the situation? Maybe it's a surprise excursion.
hiya!
Better yet, a surprise exam. The people running this program are just putting our abilities to the
Take
test.
this seriously.
Just stupid. If the academy was that unhinged, no one would continue attending it.
Let's get going!
Well, you know whatever it is, I'm sure. Whatever it is, I'm sure we get out of here. Relentless optimism isn't a substitute for
By
reason.
the way,
There's a gathering happening outside the building, Mrs. Kayura explored. Would you like to join? We plan to discuss some very important matters there.
No.
Now, are you nice? I get back to it. Don't do anything silly, Perfumekan. Glad to see you're alright, kid. Of course I'm alright. You gave everyone a scare running away like that. I really thought we could catch you, but how fortunate that the door came equipped with a lock.
See?
Why would you walk all over it? Look at the people I befriended during my
I hear ya.
I give credit where credit's due. You came back with plenty of offers.
Oi, you!
Oi, I want to talk for a sec.
Uh-huh.
Huh? You're a pirate, right? She will make timbers. A pirate, Matty. Taking a pirate, right?
Pirate!
Hey?
Yeah. I'm not a pirate. I'm a ship captain. That's a huge a ship
I'm
captain.
talking.
You don't need to be so loud. She was just asking a question.
Ha!
Question? For guys like me, that pirate nonsense is a tired stereotype.
Watch it.
Pirates live off stealing and causing trouble. We ship captains are nothing like that. Like those low-lived.
Jeez.
If you're not a pirate, then explain your clothes.
Uh-huh.
You just look like the clothes of a pirate to you. Maybe not a real one, but an exaggerate stereotype. Sure.
Please don't.
It's probably bad. You leave this man alone. I think he's dead before crime before.
My mistake.
I never liked the side of the world, but a man can only stand so much.
I'm real sorry.
Sorry for letting me.
Anyway,
Okay, whatever you said, you were a ship captain, right? This guy was acting weird, but I wanted to get more on. I never pictured a ship captain receiving an invitation from Electoral Academy, especially not someone like this guy.
That's right.
That's right. I know this is like the back of my hand. Every dry river and whatever we did not in certain matters.
I'm the king of the seas, hero of the storms. I am Jean de la Mer.
King of the sea, hero of storms. The people actually call him that, or did he come up with those names?
Is that really true?
You know every river and waterway, is that really true? Yeah, I've studied every map I possibly can. Because I haven't actually been everywhere. According to a stingy little thing called Border Patrol, that's known in some parts as trespassing. I may be the king of the seas, but I'm not above the law. Well, I suppose that's good
I
enough.
see.
By the way, it's not like it matters much here. For the looks of it, we're now in the
Leave it to me.
Fortunately, life as a captain has accustomed me to the unexpected. You guys can trust in me. I will protect you as if you were my own ship.
what now?
Protect is our pride. I suppose from what we put is peace, motion on earth. Then again, there doesn't seem to be anyone else in this place.
How's that sound?
Guess that means our only obstacle is money and escape, not too big of an ask, eh? All we need to do is find where we entered, then voila, freedom. For such a simple conclusion, Issue was making a big deal out of
By the
it.
way,
It may interest you to know that people are going outside the building, Mrs. Kayura explored. We want everyone together so we can discuss what to do next. Would like to
Good to
join?
know.
Always good to keep people on the same wavelength. See you there, man. That guy's a freak, not at all what I expected. Funny, he was every bit as dumb as his appearance. What was the academy thinking inviting someone like him?
Oops.
Sorry for hitting your face. I give your content a try. Who knows, I might really like it.
man.
If you don't like me for the start, you're never gonna like me. Hey, you two.
Wait.
Over here.
Oh crap, you guy over here. You bothered straight before things went on crazy, right? Check it out, me and the new guy together again.
Stop.
Stop talk as if I was friend. I don't even know you.
You're just messing with me.
That's a joke, right? But you know the thing you just said.
Hey.
Maybe you heard my name before. Does Kyle Montiago ring a bell?
Hey.
Come on, Kyle Montiago. Something of an artist, something of an entrepreneur.
Very funny.
An influencer, a little bit influencer. No, doesn't ring a bell.
Ouch. Right in the ego.
Ouch,
I thought I already lost all faith in humanity before coming to this dump, but...
Yes.
Because the cancer of internet, you disagree with him on one thing, and he see his army of underrated followers on you. He's a director with a Chinese.
Another day, another drama. Whatever.
Don't listen to her, new guy. This chick's just recycling other people's propaganda.
Are you done yet?
You don't want to talk. Check yourself in the mirror before crying propaganda.
See that?
Yo, I see you're not stranger to photo editing. I'm really impressed. No one will ever guess you had space to post. That's so sad. And the tears returned as quickly as they ready. I'm not sure what I expected an influencer to be like in person, but it was definitely not.
Don't be mean!
Hey, leave Kai alone. She may not be nice person in the room, but cannot you see your to
Ugh.
You can get over it.
Anyway,
what about you? Can you give me your name and talent?
Oh, I'm
sorry.
Diana Venecia, your local cosmetologist. If you're ever in need of a makeover, I'll work my magic. Just ask.
come again?
Is that it? You're just a makeup
For
artist.
your information.
Not just a makeup artist, the makeup artist.
Indeed.
Diana is the biggest beautician in Hollywood. She's relatively new to the public sphere, but word of her talent has been dominating social media, enough to pique the interest of the entertainment elite. Now every A-list celebrity is scrambling to hire her. I see this is not your first time talking about her. I am simply quoting my friends. They are all on Diana's wedding.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Anybody?
Why is it a shock that this guy doesn't recognize her?
How humiliating.
Why do you care what he thinks? It's the demographic for people like you, largely teenage girls.
Hell no!
My stuff is for everyone. I'm inclusive like that.
Hold on.
Okay, that's it. Let's break this up. Diana, got you and Kai go to the courtyard outside. We're trying to get everyone together.
No worries.
Alright, see you later. But none of those guys like me either. A makeup artist and influencer. Were this any other academy, I wouldn't bet an eye. The Ultimate Talent Program is a shell of itself. It can ultimate touches to anyone from us. But Adams Garden Academy said it was above that. It said it prioritized academic talent. And now it is on par with those two. The boy was silently observing the space around him and jotting things down into a notebook. Hey you.
The hell?
What the hell? Joe, sorry, I just off beat here.
Cause for concern.
You have terrible eye bags. Have you not been getting enough sleep? Oh, hi Limok. I did not see. I don't realize you. Hi. This is the fanmate dengan rompa game. Currently, this game I enjoy the game. For fanmate game, is quite good. For me. I really get into it. But unfortunately, the game has only one complete. Did not complete. Still in progress. But I played it because many people said the game is good, so I tried it and till now it's good, but I don't know if it get worse. But I enjoy it now. You have terrible eye bag. Have you not been getting enough sleep? This game is about usually Danganronpa. The plot is about a mastermind who trap people in school or some place, and they must kill each other. And they must kill each other to get out of the trapped place. So there is a class trial to determine who is the killer is. So if someone, if they had to investigate and guess who is the killer is. If they fail to predict, to identify the real killer, they all will get punished. So they all get killed beside the killer himself. That's the story. Survival. It's a survival type of game. I had played before a detective game before, such as Zero Escape. I'm not sure if you know about the game. It is also a visual novel. Zero Escape, I think the game is about similar to Danganronpa game. But for Danganronpa, I had already finished the game, so I interested to try the fan-made game to check if it good or not. Getting knocked out on that train was the most sleep I've gotten in a week. Thankfully, that little girl woke me up before I wasted too much time. If I know better, I will not have your terrible sleep schedule has diminished your already bigger natural beauty. But for now, I run it in a low graphic. Actually, the game is had better graphic than this. Because my laptop is lagging so much, so I download the low spec version. Even I run it on low spec, the game is still lagging. Maybe because I run OBS and stream at the same time, that's why, because it's lagging. But it had other version too, which is higher quality than this. But I just play the low spec version. Yeah, there is a better graphic version for the game. There are two versions, better graphic and the low graphic. I picked the low graphic one. The guy paused for a few seconds, then began furiously scribbling in his notebook. Interesting, a boy with a snake tie, a girl with a white uniform, a man with a dapper suit.
You!
Oi, what I do?
Excuse me.
A very loud woman with a violin. Are you writing about this? I make sure to recall all of my daily happenings. There's no way I remember all of the otherwise. In some fashion, not taking is just one of my many responsibilities.
My name is Ulysses Wilhelm, and I'm the ultimate historian. Please make note of that for future reference.
Impressive.
Interesting, a fellow scholar much like myself. Shouldn't an ultimate historian be good at memorizing stuff?
Yes.
Yes, I'm perfectly proficient at remembering historical facts. This notebook is just for more frivolous information, stuff like shopping lists, classmate birthdays, when to brush my teeth.
Filthy.
Such excellent memory wasted on many trivia. You probably couldn't even remember the date of your wedding anniversary unless you wrote it down.
Unfortunately.
I think that's the same for most men. So what do you do as the ultimate historian? As of now, I work at the Patawomek River Museum in Senacomacha.
And so on and so on.
I direct one of the exhibits there, the Cold War era. When I'm not giving tours, I'm studying primary source documents in my office. No wonder you can't get any sleep. If you can't stay awake while reading all those boring history books, there's definitely something wrong with you. History isn't for everyone, I'm aware, but it's important knowledge nevertheless. Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to sound stupid when arguing on the internet.
No.
That's not how the saying goes. It isn't, but I've updated it to coincide with more modern values. I thought it was funny. Humor is subjective.
Anywho,
people have begun gathering outside. The plan is to discuss our next course of action. Could you please join them?
Sleepy.
Yes, right. Thank you, miss. He hurriedly fumbled through the pages of his notebook. Soshiko Kayura.
unacceptable!
Usually forget my name. This is a most egregious offense. Take solace in the fact that I am a mere matchmaker and not your romantic partner.
According to my notes,
in a large world run by even larger ideas, small things can be easily overlooked. Fanning herself indignantly, Toshiko stormed off. Should we follow her?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy we just met probably won't. Well done, we've exchanged formalities with NYS. We shall meet up with the others and formulate a plan of action.
I am an ultimate!
On our honor as ultimates, we will now not be confined any longer by the dramatic tea. The others should be gathered by the courtyard outside. That's where I should head next. The other 11 students were gathered in the center of the courtyard, nervously discussing the
Any
situation.
clue?
So, any clue what's going on
What
here?
if...
Will be franked 100%.
Oh.
This would be a really elaborate
No,
plan.
seriously.
Some people have the money for it. Whatever it is, I'm killing the prick who's responsible. Unsurprisingly, they did not seem to be getting anywhere.
excuse me.
It's off topic, but I don't believe I ever asked your name. That woman.
Remember the name.
It's Grace, you wanker. And your surname is Madison. Grace Madison, the ultimate form.
Hey?
Yeah, how do you know that?
My.
You said it in the dining hall, remember?
That's
I don't
problematic.
recall you being there for introductions.
However,
Maybe she was eavesdropping.
I would never!
Eavesdropping? I would never. I simply happened to overhear your conversation is all. In other words, she was eavesdropping. Hey, if you could take a step back for a second, what was this about a dining hall? It's inside the building over there. Is that a kitchen too?
Man.
They got nothing local. I'm starving.
Pay attention!
Be patient with you. Instructions are still underway. Okay, but you have to speak longer.
Oh, man!
Gaming references from someone else. The universe has been thrown out of balance. Now, along with Grace Madison, we have the mighty and prestigious Wolfgang Akai. He's well known as the ultimate lawyer. Yes, that's
Hey,
correct.
hey!
Oh, hey, lawyer man.
Lawyer man?
Lawyer man, is that your name?
Yep.
It's either that or Whoopi. Do you like Whoopi?
I must decline.
Stay with what you already have. A lawyer. Wow, it's so nice to meet you. Next up we have Josh Cotton and squinted at me. His name seems to be escaping me. Perhaps you might know Wolfgang. Yes.
I'm not too familiar.
I have no idea. Fuck if I know his name.
Broski!
He told me I'm pretty sure it's Mark Malloy. You hear my bad. I've got a habit of mixing you salt guy together. Oi, what are you waiting for? That is your name already. Demon Matsu, ultimate debater. A debater.
Ooh.
So like a bargain bin lawyer. Yes. Grace Madison, Wolfgang Akaya, Demon Matsu, who else is left?
Hiya.
Come on, darling. You can.
See?
Yes, share your name. Eva.
Oof.
Just Eva.
Just like my video games.
Just like a spy. Eva Senaka. That's a very pretty name.
Now, would you look at that?
Fittingly elegant, isn't it? But just not get off topic.
That's...
Now that she's mentioned it, I'm pretty sure you never told me your talent. What's up with that? I thought you mine. It's only fair you tell me yours. Ultimate liar. Ultimate liar. Haha, that's so funny. So like, what's your actual talent?
Deal with it.
That's it.
Good
Wow.
to know.
You don't know lying was something you could be the best at. You learn something new every day.
Are you for real?
You actually believe her. How is someone supposed to make a career out of
Now.
lying? Easy to get a job in
It's the
marketing.
truth.
It's just what I
How can
am.
that be?
Is that supposed to be your explanation? But that's, I mean, if you're the best at lying, how are we supposed to believe anything you say? As he sputtered those last few words, we all turned to Eva expectantly. That was when it happened.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can everyone hear me? Yes? Great! Good morning, my amicable student friends. First off, allow me to apologize. I realize the ride here was a bumpy one, especially for ultimates such as yourselves. But expect things to be different within these halls. Yes, it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to Eden's Garden Academy. May this be the beginning of a wondrous journey.
Doubt it.
Did he just say we're at Eden's Garden Academy?
No.
We can't be.
You think?
No kidding, this place looks nothing like a school.
Stop talking so loud.
I want to hear this. I'm sure you're on the edge of your seats waiting for a proper orientation, but there's one more thing to do before we can meet face to face. It won't take very long. All I ask is that you enter the building across from more. And from there we can begin preparation for a formal introduction. Until then, farewell.
I must take note of this.
That was certainly interesting.
Black.
Couldn't agree more.
Somebody explain.
Do you think he's the person that brought us here?
You following?
Yo, what if he set up the sleeping gas on the train?
Bit complicated.
In that travel bag, how do you reckon he snuck it on?
Guys.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're not going to skip that part he said about the building, are we? He wants to go inside. He wants us to go inside. What do you think should be?
Hell no!
Hell no, I'm not waltzing right in there just for me to die or something. Die? You think we're going to be
Hold on.
If our captors wanted to kill us, we already be dead. What would be the point in killing us now? Reactions, I guess. I don't know, I'm not a psychopath.
How should I put it?
If it calls for it, what if we walk in together as one big group? When you know someone is looking out for you, things can be a lot less scary. She's got a point. The only way we can progress is if we face the problem head on.
Soybean!
Easier said than done, soybean. I suppose that makes sense, but isn't it too naive? There's nothing wrong with a bit of optimism from time to time. Let's just try it, okay? Alright. We gathered around the entrance, none of us willing to be the first to walk through. Eventually, I mustered enough willpower to push the doors open. It's in the load slow. In front of me lay the already had kill happen. In front of me lay the battered, bloody body of a young woman. Actually, I think it is too early for murder to happen. Actually for the Danganronpa game, actually when killing happen, usually mastermind had already introduced, had explained the rule for the killing. But this one, the family game, it doesn't explain the need for the killing, but killing happen without the rule, or because it is censored. The blood is censored to look less realistic. That's why the blood pink. Egg. Waha, is that the dead? What is that? Why is there a dead body? What happened?
There's no way.
Is this other student? Is this other student? Holy shit! What the shit? Dining hall people, you were in this building before. That is what's going on. Yeah, why didn't you mention this other girl? The hell? I never even saw her.
Really?
You were there too, bargain bin. Don't even. There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up.
Very funny.
And you mean a old ass person? Yeah, right.
Hell no.
You mean a old ass person? You saw her. You must have seen her. Come on, just admit it. So stop pressing me for an answer, you.
Hold on.
Yeah, that looks like a pink pin. I can corroborate Damon's story. There was never a body. Mrs. Madison and I walked to this exact hallway and saw nothing.
I wasn't expecting this.
So between the time you left, the time you returned, this girl was murdered. You think she was murdered? Or maybe the pink color for the Danganronpa game is actually to show its artistic style for every artist. I'm not sure about that actually. Some artists prefer to use other kind of color or different kind of art style, so it really make it unique for me. For every Danganronpa game, the art style, we can see from the eye of the character. There are a line in the eye actually for the art style. If familiar with the Danganronpa game, but this game I not sure. I should check the art style maybe, because maybe this is from the different artists. not the Danganronpa game. So the artist is different for the fan-made game. But for the artist for the Danganronpa game, yeah, it's really like that. For the eye design and character art style. What happened to her? Does that really look like a picture?
Shit!
So that's a killer running loose. But I can see that the fan-made game is actually inspired by the Danganronpa game, where it try to design the character and style to match the series actually. But I don't really recall hearing anything when I was waiting outside. Desmond can back me up, right?
Shit.
She's right, there were no screams and no one left the building. So the killer's still inside. As more panic shouts filled the corridor, Eva suddenly walked over to the body. Oi, what are you doing? Ignoring Grace's question, she crouched down beside the dead girl and poked her in the face.
What the?
What the fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong there?
Strange.
It's not real.
Hey?
Yeah. This girl. She's just a dummy. A dummy?
How?
No, that's really a real body.
You're crazy!
You know, you just say you were a liar. Why should we believe you?
It's the truth.
If you don't believe me, inspect it yourself. It's a dummy. I thought it's a real body. See, if no one else is offering, I can do it. Wait, see.
Are we ready?
Well, how does that sound to everyone? He turned to look at each of us. I had my reservations, but when his gaze met mine, my lips instantly sealed shut. The look he gave me, it was unexpectedly intense.
Okay.
Yes, we can do it. The pilot casually approached the body and knelt beside it. Then, just like Eva,
I'll be damned.
Would you look at that? She's right. It is a dummy.
For real?
For real?
Say what?
How did she know it was
You
fake?
see?
My intuition also, a corpse would smell. It doesn't smell.
Dude, no!
As if, could you be any more suspect?
That ain't it.
Not just that, there's something under the dummy. What is it? The tablet. Jim rolled from the ground and turned around to face us. Sure enough, he was holding a tablet. It was slit under the dummy. There's no blood on it as far as I can tell. Nice hiding place. I wouldn't have noticed if I hadn't taken a closer look, given the impression I was supposed to when I
For real?
done it. Hey, what's on the tablet? Let me turn it on. She pressed a button, then walked over and held the tablet out for us to see. Oh, it's learning something. After a few seconds, the loading symbol vanished. In its place was a photo of the girl. What is this? However, the tablet hadn't finished loading. Just after that image, the victim is Kara Konskinen, the ultimate teacher's aide. She was stabbed in the torso 28 times. The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death is unknown. It reads like a body report. First, a dead body, just revealed to be a dummy. Now, a body report. What the hell is going on? Just took you long enough to find that tablet. Long ago, a heinous murder was committed, and the victim so happened to be an ultimate, much like yourself. What? Before you is a perfect reconstruction of the crime scene, as well as an effigy of the victim with the appropriate injuries. It was quite emotionally draining to craft that dummy. It served as a strong reminder of what was lost. Snip, she was such a nice girl, so much potential lost to violence. What is this man playing at? Anyway, it is your responsibility to figure out the details of her death. The surrounding area, the murder weapon, how she reacted in her final moments. The etc. Oh, but don't worry about finding the modulus identity. It's already right in front of you. See that grey man on the tablet screen? Yup, that's your guy. Please investigate the crime scene and gather as many clues as you can. After a certain period of time, he will be asked to present your findings to me. Believe me, it's in your best interest to put your full effort into this. Have fun, everyone. Please.
Not okay!
Investigation, what the hell?
Back off.
Fuck, enough of this already. I don't want any part in this. Stop telling me what to do. Grace grabbed a large chunk of rock on the floor and ran over the speaker. Screaming an obscenity, she put her hand as far back as she could.
Brutal!
No way, was that the war? Trying to destroy private property, that's exact.
Fuck you! Holy!
Is he for real? Is this school really trying to make us solve an old murder?
Don't say that!
Hold on, you guys. You can't just believe everything that strange man claims. Why would Eden Garden Academy, any academy for that matter, do something like this? Even if I tried to, the ultimate entertainment program would have stopped them. I wouldn't underestimate the school board executive. Money can get to people's hand and make them take risks they shouldn't. This academy said it was unique. Maybe this is their wish version of an entrance.
What a joke.
They're so obsessed with being different from the competition, they've forgotten what people want. More like they've forgotten how to be safe.
What did you say?
Were the UTP really okay with this?
Think about it this way.
Seems pretty counterintuitive. Everyone would want to quit their enrollment after this. And sure,
I'm talking.
if this is the work of a separate group, why are they using the academy's name? As a way to hide their own, maybe. They might have even kidnapped us because we're attending Eden's Garden Academy.
So...
Explain. Well, what if they knew we all had to board a train? They will explain why we passed out. They boarded the train before us and planted the bag with the
There's
gas.
gotta be something.
Because this happened on a train to the academy, they could claim they are the academy.
If I may ask.
Everyone keeps trying. They didn't eat the speaker man who kidnapped
That's
us.
not it.
It obviously wasn't just him. Sizing a train, bringing 16 people to an unknown location that takes a team to do. Of course, that raises another glaring question. Why us? Why have we been brought into this? Is it because we're ultimates? It's not like anyone's specialty in detective work. It just doesn't add up. I think I will let the rest of you handle this. I don't admit that in this prosecute situation, I just be on my way. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, can I come with? I feel super bad leaving you alone.
Sure.
Sure.
You can do it!
Good luck solving the mystery, Evan. I know you can do it. On the note, Diana and Toshiko walk away in the direction of the room with the kitchen.
Don't get close!
I'm going with them through this. Kai took off down the hallway like his life depended on it. Just better than
I don't know.
I don't know about all this. Will that man really let us go investigate?
Stay calm.
We won't know if we could only standing around like this. For now, all we can do is take the risk and do as he says. He's right, I need to brace myself and follow the directions I've been given. As of now, it's my only way to learn more information about my current situation. I can only hope that this ordeal will be over soon. Before I do anything else, I should go back over the tablet. The victim is Kara Konskinen, the ultimate teacher's aide. She was stabbed in the torso 28 times. The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death is unknown. There's a lot going on here. Chemical burns in addition to 28 step wounds. Jesus, I don't want to believe anything the speaker guy says, but if this murder really is based on the true events, then the killer is already sick in the head. Sebag has added to the true bullet section of your ticket. To calculate what Raja on the tablet seems accurate, but I should inflate the body just in case. Damn it, it's just a doll. Damon, stop hesitating. The doll was slumped against the door, her torso soaked in blood. Parts of her shirt had been ripped open, exposing bits of bloody indiscernible pulp. I quickly took a step back, trying to control my bleeding to avoid throwing up. It's just a doll, there's no reason to be afraid of a doll. Taking a closer look, the wounds they didn't seem excessively deep. At least not deep enough to pierce her heart. If she died from blood loss, what does that say about the killer? They probably could have killed her if they wanted. They didn't want her to suffer a slow death. Damn, he is messed up. The initial sight of the door shocked me so much I completely overlooked this rifle. Expecting it now, I realized something. If the victim was stabbed, why was a rifle near her body? That rifle, could you step back a bit? I'm curious about something. What? No, Before I could finish my sentence, Jin walked over to where I was and picked up the gun. Hey, you're messing with the crime scene. Ignoring me, he released the magazine of the gun with surprising ease. Yeah, from the top of the magazine protruded a loaded bullet.
I see.
That's the thing, this rifle hadn't even been used. Definitely a dangerous thing to have around. I put it down and got it so nobody gets any smart ideas. Better than him holding it. Damn, loaded gun. What was going on in the killer's head? Why bring a gun to the crime scene and not even use it? Unless the gun was fully for intimidation. It's not very logical, but if be twisted can play with the victim. Assault rifle has been added to the true bullet section of your trinket. A bloody knife lay next to the victim. It's safe to say that this must be the murder weapon. Bloody knife added to the bullet section of your trinket. We are beginning that from Brahma. What does it say about the killer? Did they want her to die? Did they want her to die that way just so she could suffer a slow death? That's really messed up. Oh, which is not investigated. Her hands were surprisingly clean, all things considered. There were no other marks or injuries apart from her nails. It looked like there was dried blood underneath them. Why was there blood under her nails but not on the rest of her hands? There seemed to be all the evidence, nothing else was catching my eye. I should check the inside the closet now. So this is based on real case. I barely know the girl and yet I feel horrible. I've had my fair share of grievance, but nothing like what she wore down and did. See, I do anything to get back to my ship, even if I had to try live through never-ending storm. Jin seems to miss being out at sea. I guess I can't blame him. I want to be anywhere but here right now.
Oh boy.
Did you catch the look on Kai's face before he ran away? Dude, what was about who? Guess the word thing got the better of him. Yeah, it's really gruesome side. I swear on my Dexter that I've never seen anything.
You get me?
I mean, I don't make a habit of running into dead bodies, but still, you know, at the end of the day, it's just some puppet. It can't be any worse than a Halloween decoration. Where have we been trick or treating? Who pick better? Discovery like this will traumatize anyone. Well, almost anyone. I'm very thick-skinned. It's clearly not in the right headspace for an investigation. I should just ignore him. Ulysses was feeling something like
I must take note of this.
Opera television can very create amazing cooks. So how does one win up here? What does that mean? He finished what he was writing and lowered the book from his face.
According to my notes,
Mistakes from missingly realistic mannequins like this one are real but rare. It's cheaper and bit clunkier to recreate a body using special effects, but that's obviously not the case here. Somehow, we have a mannequin indistinguishable from a real human. Our captors must not be tight on money. They could produce an amazing TV show, certainly.
I just want to go home.
I can't believe this is happening. It's just a dummy. It'll be fine. She's clearly having a moment, something I want to deal with right now.
Hi.
Hey, are you investigating? I take that as a no. Laundromat? What's a laundromat doing here? Apart from already he did not match the hallway at all. Could we be inside some kind of hotel? Maybe he failed to do it because he didn't know how to spend his budget. I think for a few minutes I had to go. Though the room itself looked shabby and old, those machines were quite modern. It's like the room I woke up in having them later. Why are bits of modern technology scattered throughout an otherwise abandoned building? How do I save? Probably it start to lag because my laptop is overheating. But by remote, I hope you are okay. You had a good day. Bye.